1400 meters. Bouncing away, Truly Wicked slow by 2 when the starter said go. Maitland Magic is right there. Chamaso ridden to respond, and respond he does the white headgear, finds the lead 1 length. Maitland Magic takes a park in second. Pansula towards the inside is right up there in the vanguard. Presumptuous only 4 lengths off the leaders. Agent Murphy. Theravado's in the green, says Sura, just for the penny, hasn't been able to get in just yet. And Cool Runnings is overdoing it. Cool Runnings has taken a fierce hold for a stride or two. Truly Wicked's on the inside and perfectly put. Chamaso found the lead coming towards the final 700. Maitland Magic and Anton Marcus on the prowl. Pansula's right there, 5:50 to go. Presumptuous Agent Murphy, Theravada towards the inside, Truly Wicked and Cool Runnings. Homeward bound, Maitland Magic now strikes. Theravada's moving well on the grandstand side in the green. Presumptuous goes to the inside. Maitland Magic the leader. Theravada's on the outside, head twisted sideways, but Maitland Magic seems to have things under control inside the 150. And Maitland Magic, just for the penny, staying on, but Maitland Magic to win it. Just for the penny's going to get up second. Theravada ran third, and then came Say Sura. So Maitland Magic shows the victory effort and wins well. Just for the penny, a good run in second. And a nice roughie number 3, Theravada at 10 Rand 20 the place. Clings on for third. Say Sura. And then came Perfectly Put. So the favourite Maitland Magic moved in. Theravada head twisted, travelled well to a point, and Say Sura just for the penny trying to close in. Cool Runnings was fierce for a few strides, nothing to come, and Pansula out the pack. But Maitland Magic comes through to win. Just for the penny will stay on for second at 290, and number 3 Theravada 1020 back in third. Back to the studio.
Emphatic win by number 4 Maitland Magic in race 6 here at Hollywoodbets Greyville today. His groom is Severe, but Severe is represented here today by Tash, who I believe is Peter's right-hand man. Tash, congratulations, the horse was beautifully turned out. 1,000 rands, compliments of Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. Make sure that Severe gets his share, well. Make sure that Severe gets his share. So well done to Severe, who looks after Maitland Magic on a daily basis, and Tash, representing Severe, who is Peter Muscat's right-hand man. So let's hear from Peter Muscat. I'm not sure if Anton is coming back. It's very warm, and I know Anton's got one more ride, which he'd like to prepare for. One runner, one winner.
Yeah, well, that's the easy way of doing things. First of all, big thanks again to Hollywood Syndicate, Andy Delpesh and the boys. Great privilege to be training for them. This horse is a nice horse. He won his maiden really well. Things didn't go quite right for him over the mile last time. Dropped back to the 7 furlongs. He's not finished yet.
Okay, well, we look forward to many more wins coming out of Maitland Magic. He's certainly got a 5-star pedigree, and he seems to be going along the right way and developing into a nice horse.
Yeah, he's a lovely horse to work with, no issues, and I'm sure he won't stop here.
Peter, before you go, I don't mean to throw you a curveball, but we've known each other well enough. We've shared the highs and the lows. Obviously, one of the lows over the weekend was a below-par effort from Kaysen. Any reasons?
He went down very short yesterday. He has had his foot issues in the past. Into the race, he moved well. We changed his shoes on the day before the race. He works in bar shoes all the time. And we've run the same formula with him into his last 4 starts. I think he's had quite a bit of racing of late, and I think it was probably all just caught up with him. So he's actually already on the farm having a spell.
Well, while Kaysen fluffed his line, certainly Maitland Magic and indeed Baby Shoes proved to be spot on.
Yeah, he's a lovely horse in the making. You know, 9 runs, 3 wins, I think 3 seconds. Third, he's an exciting horse for the future. Yesterday was certainly not his trip. He's a 1.25 mile horse, in my opinion, and we'll only see really the best of him once he gets over that trip.
Okay, so let's welcome Anton into the enclosure. Thanks for coming back. We'll focus now on Maitland Magic. You got the run of the race, and it was no sweat. Apart from the weather, no sweat.
Yeah, well said, Graham. Yeah, I guess big thank you to Pete and his team. It was pretty straightforward. I still believe that there's a bit of improvement to come. I believe that he does 1 or 2 things wrong. Depending on what Mr. Lips and Mr. Maharaj and co, what they decide to do with him. You know, there's no reason why we shouldn't find ourselves back in the winner's enclosure. Let me just reiterate that. Handicap is dependent. But just great to get one on the board, you know, for Pete. And only, you know, everybody knows what Owen and his entire team do, you know, James, Race and Anthony, the racing representatives. I never saw Anthony yet today. He's obviously comfortable now. You know,
James is here doing duty for Anthony. I think Anthony decided somewhere in an air-conditioned room was a lot better to watch the races than out here at Hollywoodbets Greyville today.
You know, Graham, since he stopped riding, he's got very comfortable, you know, so we understand that, you know, part of the privileged few. But as I say, just great to have a win on a day like today.
Now, Anton, you came out for 3 rides today. 1 was scratched. You've won with Maitland Magic. You've got 1 more for Garth, great guy, the 8th race. I don't know if you know too much about him.
I don't know too much about him. I don't want to be, I want to be, I don't know if it's cautiously pessimistic or optimistic, you know, but I was of the opinion that he had his work cut out from his barrier, but I hope that I'm wrong.
Anton, with a bit of luck, we'll see you again later on after the 8th race. Thank you very much.
Wayne Berlin and the boys, thank you.
Well done to Ridgemont. James Everett, deputising for Anthony today as the spokesperson for the Hollywoodbets Racing Syndicate. Well done again. Every winner that you guys get is richly deserved.
Thanks, Graham. Yeah, very kind words. So thank you very much. Just once again, it's great to share these victories and these small wins with the Hollywoodbets team who come down and support our horses. And we got the VIP Amadora guys here again, and it was quite nice to have him here because he led in our last winner, Ibutu, last week. So I think he might be a future lucky charm for us. So look forward to seeing him back in the parade ring next time we have a runner. But yeah, well done to Anthony, well done to the whole Hollywood Syndicate team and Hollywoodbets. I think we're doing good things for racing, and I think everybody can see it, and it's a great privilege to be part of it all.
James, congratulations to you and your team once again, and there's absolutely no doubt Hollywood are doing great things for racing, not only here in KwaZulu-Natal, but around the country. Owen, Anthony, James, all of the rest of the team, thanks so much for your ongoing support.